Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to do King Boo down below. Now, this shine is all about knowing how King Boo works. And thanks to Black Yoshi, we have a diagram that is extremely helpful. So let's get to King Boo first. Alright, so here you go. The start of King Boo is at the top of the diagram. Now, he's going to either give us fruit, or he's not going to give us fruit. But before I explain that, smashing or ground pounding these purple little things here will make these stop, which will make it a little bit easier. And now, before Boo comes up, you want to be spraying right in front of him, which will then roll the slots. So now King Boo is either going to give us fruit or anything that is not fruit. And as you can see, if you get fruit, you have to wait a complete full cycle of non-fruit, which means letting him spawn his enemies or spawn the bubbles before you go back under him. But if it's not fruit, then you can just go under him and immediately try again. So let's see what he gives me. Alright, so now that he's not in his, I could say, fruit phase, I can just go straight under him and he doesn't have to spawn anything. So I can just say, oh, I'm done. Get out of here. Now spray him again. Get these while I wait. Okay, so I got another piece of bad luck. So anything not fruit, I still haven't got fruit, so I can still just go under him. Spray him again. Okay, so now I have fruit. What you do when you get fruit is wait for him to spit out the fruit. Grab the red pepper here, and you just throw the pepper at him. And then after you throw the pepper, his mouth's going to be on fire, and then you hit him with any one of the other fruits, and that will damage him. So now he's in his, I should call, fruit phase. As you can see on the diagram, now I have to wait a complete cycle of him producing bubbles or enemies. If you don't do this, he's never going to give you any more fruit. You have to wait until he produces enemies or his bubbles. You cannot get 2 fruits in a row. That's a common misconception. So here we go. Gonna roll something that's not fruit. Okay, and now I have to wait until the enemies come out, and then I can go under. Enemies or bubbles. Okay, so now that that's over with, the fruit phase is over. He can give me fruit. So if he gives me fruit, then that's good luck. If he doesn't, then I can just go under him now because I don't have to wait anymore. He's not in his fruit phase. Alright, so I got fruit. Can grab a pepper. Hit him. Let me get rid of these bubbles. Alright, so now he's in his fruit phase. So now the next one, you know he's not going to give us fruit. But now that he's in his fruit phase, I have to wait until he produces whatever he's going to produce. Alright, so he gave us more bubbles. Alright, so now he's out of his fruit phase. So if he gives us bad luck, I can just go right under him. Alright. So I can just go under him. Alright, so there's the fruit. And this is the last hit. There's only 3 hits. And the star will spawn about right here. Alright, so if you ever need any reminder of how this works, this diagram is very, very helpful on the left. It will make sure that you do not mess up his pattern, and then if you go under too soon in his fruit cycle, he'll never give you fruit, which will waste a ton of time, and I've done that and got like 15 extra cycles, and it's just ridiculous. Another thing to note is that on the bottom of this diagram you can see that the perfect pattern is fruit, no fruit, fruit, no fruit, and then fruit. That is the perfect luck. You can't get 3 fruits in a row. So you have to have 2 cycles where you don't get any fruit, and those are the ones where you cannot go under him until he produces the enemies. So I hope that helped you out.